Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another cast of America's Army Proving Grounds. Tonight, the two teams versing each other and facing off against each other are Zip Tie Bandits and Clutch Gaming of Australia. Both of these two clans, very, very well known within the Oceanic region, and also probably the two best teams in the Oceanic region as well. So, this is the first 5v5 cast of both of these two teams playing each other out and versing each other, so this will be a very, very good match to watch. As we get into the proceedings, for the team rosters we have, for Clutch we have Ryshek, Money, Sixer, Crack and Critical, and for Zip Tie Bandits we have Marksman, Audacity, Troyboy, Necris and Latchids. Both of these two teams very, very good in their shooting. They've played this map, Seige, in the last few times they've versed each other, so it'll be interesting to see whether or not they've changed anything up. Clutch going with a 1-3 split, north and south respectively, I think, from memory, when assaulting, so this will be interesting to see whether or not they've changed anything as we have a look at the team layout. Clutch starting on assault with the Zip Tie starting on defense. This map, hard to play, I think. Hard to play. It's not the easiest of maps to defend, in my opinion. But I think it's about controlling that second floor, not letting the enemy get to the flank and penetrate from there. As we just see how these teams are setting up as we're live, we got one on the Overwatch here for Clutch, as they are setting up pretty defensively, just trying to figure out where the rest of the team is at this point in time. We're just going to have a look here at what Sixer is doing. She's trying to poke. Not necessarily getting any hits on Sixer. Crack on the second floor balcony, oh sorry, on the patio. With Money taking the Overwatch position for assault. Ryshek on the north side for the Clutch team, with Critical also helping out on the north side. On defense, we've got Audacity just having a look at interior stairs, Divixion watching the second floor lobby, Latchies watching south, as we could see here. Necris watching the interior stairs, and Troyboy on the northern side of the map, watching the flank. Sixer already down to 3% with 2 smokes in hand. Money gets a good kill on Audacity. Money's just pushed down. It was Overwatch position before, and now it's pushed down to central bottom. As we just see here, some of the Clutch guys just getting picked off here from the sides. Ryshek coming in to be a little bit more compact. And a 4v3 situation, pretty slow, and at this point in time, sorry, and this is just, I'd expect this kind of stuff to be happening just at the start of the first few rounds of the match, as they try to figure out the positions of every single person. Ryshek getting a good shot on Latchids, as Troyboy is, Divixion is actually rotated around to help Troyboy. As we look to the assaulting team, they're already pushed into the second floor lobby here. Money Library as well as Divixion on the flag. Oh, and Critical, knowing exactly where Troyboy was, might have made a sound, as we see it's down a 2v1 situation in the final minute. Divixion getting the kill on Money, and now it's up to Critical. try and pick up some of his mates, and I'm assuming with Divixion will also be trying to do the same thing. Just smoked up the assaulting team, the second floor balcony. It looks like they're going for... Oh, what a great steal of the flag there by Seige, and then Critical with a great twitch. 90-degree turn in less than a second. Takes out Divixion, presumably by headshot. And the first round of this Siege map goes to the Clutch Gaming of Australia team. So a pretty standard setup there by Clutch to start off with. Last time they versed each other on this map, they played a 3-1 split on a 4v4 roster. So again, it looks like they've just changed things up a bit and put more guys onto the north side. As Seige gets taken out very, very nicely by Latchets. Money's coming around to try and take that... revenge that kill as soon as possible. And Money lucky to survive that, I think. As a nade explodes right in front of his face. Critical getting hit on the northern side, and Money's just rotating around right now. Working the stairs. Great hit on Audacity. He won't be revived anytime soon. Latchy's pushing across by Ryshek again. Very, very good. And he's now coming across to help his mate on the northern side, I think. They're just trying to gain control of the northern area. At this point in time, we see that the 3 Zip guys are the only guys that can be that are the only guys on their team still alive. Both of the kills by Clutch have been headshots, and so they can't Zip can't pick up anyone. Whereas on the other side, on the other side of the coin, sorry, Clutch can pick up Money, and now Critical as he nades himself, which is comical at this kind of level of America's Army Proving Grounds. A 3 versus 2 situation as is quickly brought back to a 2v2 situation. Money getting the kill on an enemy. As Divixion is being pinched here by Crack and Money. Well done by those two. Some good teamwork there. And as you can hear, he's just being revived. Necros, the last one left in library, and I'll be interested to see whether or not there's any smokes that's going to occur with Money and Crack. I think both, at least Money, I think, having, 2 smokes, and he knows where he is. Money does, and this looks like it's going to be a pretty straightforward extract. I'd be predicting that once Money grabs the flag to run straight through to the back balcony, linking up with his mate Crack, and heading to the extract via the north side. And he has some trouble picking up the flag. Interesting to see Necros ready right on his bike, and he knows, I thought he knew that basically they were going to go north. Necros just trying to guard 360 degrees, which is a pretty hard task. As you can see out of the corner of the eye of the field of view, Money with the flag, and he's just been pinned down. Crack's got to move quickly here, otherwise there could be some issues, and that's exactly what you can see. Crack, Crack getting into a firefight with Necros as Money gets neutralized by the ladder of the 2. Oh, well done there by Necros. Crack coming up the stairs, and Necros making good use of the cover and whatnot, taking down 2 enemies to bring the score back to 1-1. So as you could see, just in that last replay, see Money pushing north with the flag. Crack ran towards the balcony not the balcony, the patio, to try and provide some kind of distraction for Necris. As we again see a pretty standard setup going here, as we see Latches pretty eager to try and pick off Sixer. This time not really getting any hits, as Sixer moves directly across to try and to the patio to try and get a kill on Latches. Nearly nades himself, but and Latches gets neutralized very well by Money. And it looks like they're trying to push this side that they just got picked from. So vicious work here by Crack. Oh jeez. And another nearly flashes himself. We've got quite a few that have happened in the last few minutes. And Audacity's right behind this box here. Surely Money would have been heard there by Audacity. As you can see, the gun poking out, and then Troy Boy takes care of Money. So probably some good comms there, as Ryshek trying to get a kill on Davixian. Davixian, I think, a little bit out of position here, and this could be interesting, as I thought they were going to go for the flag. That's not going to be the case, as Ryshek is chasing the kill right away. You can see Davixian on the other side of the wall. And well done by Audacity to get the kill on Ryshek, as the score is now a 2-1 to Zip. At this point in time, you can see that Clutch Sixer, yet to get a kill with his 120 ping. He has had some technical issues with the with his own ping. Normally is around 50 milliseconds, so whether or not that's affecting him, we won't know for sure until later. Matches again, trying to go for a poke with Crack again, pushing south side to help out Latches. Good teamwork there as we try to view Crack, and that's exactly what's happening here. Latches, oh, well done there. Some great teamwork. Clutch obviously noticing some patterns with the south setup and making good use of the knowledge there, as a flash is right in Crack's face. He's got a teammate covering him though, and now they should be able to push. Should be able to see him through that crack, possibly. And a 5v2 situation for the assaulting team. They're already pushing the flag. All of them going at once. Crack probably making an interesting decision to go through the front patio and expose himself to the enemy in the library, but it looks like all is well for the assaulting team as they take another round out to level the scores at 2-all. So last round, probably the breakdown came from a few places, but the place that we were watching was south, with Crack crawling on his stomach to get close to Latchets, who had the better of, I think, Sixer for a few rounds, and once they had neutralized the south, they pushed up through back balcony. They're not doing the same thing this round. I think it would be a little bit too obvious, and I think Clutch also agree. That's why they're not doing it. With Money just getting picked off by Davixian, and a nade coming through. This could hurt Money, and it does indeed. He's been neutralized, still able to be picked up though. Sixers making hard work of trying to get up on these second floor balcony to pick up his mate, and that's what he does. It looks like Necris was right on the money, pardon the pun, and was very much camping Money's body. Sixer unable to raise him, or did raise him, but unfortunately Money was still in the view of an enemy, as we see 3-on-1 situation with Critical taking out Audacity, and that brings us to a win for the assaulting team, 3-2. Standouts for this evening so far: Necris on 6 kills to 2 deaths, while the Clutch team have no real standouts, but which is surprising given how Ryshek has been playing the last few weeks. But nevertheless, it's been a team effort here. As I'm just going to watch Money and see what he's been up to the last few rounds. Okay, so from the last few rounds, I think the Zip team have reinforced south because it seems that that's where they're pushing quite frequently. As we see Necris throwing a nade down front patio, unable to connect, I don't think, as Audacity gets a hit on Crack. It's all quiet here on the north side. Critical sort of left to his own devices to try and figure it out and cover the rest of the team from any potential flanks. Money getting a good kill on Latchets as he's now Money pushing up. Great shot there by Money on Audacity, and now he has a clear line of sight on Troyboy, at least for a few milliseconds. Unable to make a count though, as Troyboy is now retreated into the flag room, and smoke is coming out, both from the north side and from the south side, presumably to the back balcony, that last smoke, as Ryshek has also smoked up the front area of the lobby. They're just waiting for guys to come out here. They have supreme numbers on the southern side of the second floor, and Necris very much on his own. As Money gets a kill on Necris, great shooting, and it's now 4-2 in favour of Clutch. One more round before half-time, and I'd be looking for Zip to try something different here. I'm gonna try and view what Zip are doing to set up, just to get an idea of where they're falling down in a sense. We know Clutch have pushed quite aggressively on the southern side, and there doesn't seem to be too much changing here, except for Audacity, who's gone to try and control the interior stairs. Unfortunately has to retreat back, and since Crack have the advantage there, 2 line of sights, and oh my gosh, a team kill there by it's critical. I think is that the second time that's happened already, and Zivixian trying to make good use of that. Oh, great shot there by Crack, and then neutralizes Necris. Unfortunately, Audacity and the rest of the Zip team had been rushing Crack, and it ends in a 4-3 result in terms of rounds in favour of the Clutch team. We're now changing to the defensive, we're swapping teams now. I think the turning point in that round was one of the Clutch guys nading his own mate and himself as well. We see them trying to set up. Clutch Money already getting a good kill. No one really south here for the Zip team. More so Necris, as I think what they're trying to do, as we see Crack just advancing here very aggressively. Doesn't seem to be too much on the Overwatch position from his point of view. Just holding the flank, I think, as Money missing the shot on Necris, getting the kill in the end, sorry, as Audacity takes the flank. Money again hearing the bandage occurring and coming out to hit and neutralise Necris. Now retreating. I think they're going to start playing a bit of a numbers game here. Yep, they're setting up pretty defensively, and they're letting the Zip guys try to waste a few nades perhaps to deplete them of their resources available to them. Troyboy on the northern side with Audacity and Latches on the southern side, probably trying to work together. They might push north, as you see all 3 of them now around the northern bottom area of the map. Latches now pushing south. Just gonna see what Critical is doing here. As we see them set up, Critical is watching back balcony, Money watching the interior stairs and patio. Oh, and Audacity just trying to find out where the enemy is, and in doing so is pretty successful. Money not moving at all, so I think, yeah, Critical doing very, very well to move away, anticipating that there would be some kind of pre-fire, or they would know where Critical was. But because Critical had basically been shooting, Audacity throwing a nade, and oh no, that's a bad move there by Critical. Audacity flashed in the process, and I'd be interested to see what's happening. Money just not moving at all. He's completely still. I'm not entirely sure. Oh, jeez, and that's probably why he wasn't moving. The three of the Zip guys still in the flag room. Probably a good move there by Zip to keep all their guys pretty stationary once they'd taken the flag. You'd anticipate, if you were the defending team, once the assaulting team took the flag, they'd be running as fast as they could to get away from that area. But Zip anticipating that Money would be around the flag room and making sure that they had the majority of the numbers as they took on Money. Gonna get neutralized here. Oh no, what a shot there by Money. On 180 degrees and neutralizes Necros with a headshot. I don't think I've ever seen that happen in competition, but that's exactly what's happened with Money, just taken out. I don't know, just a pretty convincing headshot, but nonetheless, that's gonna be a big blow for the Zip team. Crack getting neutralized there by Audacity. Oh, you can just see Troy Boys head through the wall, but never mind, he gets neutralized there by Ryshek. A 2-on-1 situation here with the defending team well on top. Audacity just around bottom south near the interior stairs. He's probably going to try and either, no, he won't be zipping up Crack, that's for sure. That will give away his position immediately. And Ryshek getting a good kill on Audacity. So, Clutch doing well with their defense. Money on top with 14-7 kill-death ratio, whereas for the Zip team, Audacity on 11-6. Money absolutely on fire. Six are still having some issues, I think. He did mention to me before the match that he had a new keyboard and mouse. As Ryshek and Six are both neutralized, 2 enemies each. 4v3 situation. Money being very aggressive, just running around, and is cornered basically by some crossfire. Latches taking out Money with the help of Audacity. A 3-2 situation here now, 3v2 situation, as Crack should get the kill on Latches and does. Some good sound hardware there as Troy Boy is pushing north and Audacity pushing, or not really pushing, just holding south here. Troy Boy just gonna try and trying to clear the back area for Audacity. Audacity's heard something. As Sixer takes out Troy Boy, and now a 2v1 situation. Audacity getting the hit on Sixer, and now it's a 1v1. Crack has not a lot of experience on AA4, a good competition player in Battlefield. So he doesn't really know the maps. He's only just been a new recruit for the Clutch team. Probably now being directed by the commanding captains. Oh, jeez. As the Zip team have picked up one of their players. Oh no, this is going to be bad for Crack. I think Audacity did see Crack as he was sliding in, and this is not looking good. In a pretty exposed position, and I'm pretty sure you can get headshotted from ground level. You can see a flash coming out. He's got no idea. As the flash is just coming in, and he's neutralized there by Troyboy. A very tight match here. Five rounds to each of the sides, and this is going to be interesting to see who can win this. You'd think just naturally with the defense and shooting of Clutch that maybe they'll win this one due to their just due to the fact that they're on defense, but you never know with Zip. They do have some great players in Necros and Marksman and Audacity, with some solid other players with Troyboy as well. Vixen getting the first kill on Sixer. Now, and Clutch yet to get a hit on the enemy. Oh. A few teammates bumping into each other. Ryshek hitting Latchids. And another kill there for Crack. And now they've brought it back to a 3v2, a 3-on-1 situation here in favour of the Zip team. Divixian taking the flag straight away and gets neutralized. Ryshek, sorry, gets neutralized by Troyboy. In the end, 6-5 to the Zip team. What I haven't seen from Zip at this point in time, when they've been on assault, I think has been some smokes. I'm not entirely sure whether or not that's been deliberate or whether or not they've just completely forgotten about it. I know sometimes when I'm playing in competition, you forget about smokes as the assaulting team, but we see a 4-on-1 split here for the Zip team as they're rushing this particular area of the map, the north side of the map. Critical gets neutralized by Audacity. And I just want to see a bit of lag there, I think, on my part. I just want to try and see how the rest of the Clutch guys are setting up. Well, there's not much to see as Money is the last one left. Again, very aggressive pushing the... Oh, nope, he's still in library. It's going to be hard for him to win this one. And this next round, if that goes to Zip, it will be a match point for the Zip team. Oh, great shot there by Money, but now he's right in a corner. Oh, and presumably he was flashed, with Audacity getting the last kill for the Zip team. A match point here for the assaulting team, and Audacity coming good with a 16-7 kill to death ratio. What do Clutch need to do here? Well, I'm not entirely sure. I think they've been too aggressive at some stages. Oh, they're going a 5-0 split, it seems. Oh no, some people getting... They're just holding... They're holding very much the northern side of the map. Last round Zip rushed north with more players, and that's not a good start for the Zip team. Clutch getting, Critical getting neutralized from the storage room. Crack again getting neutralized, and this doesn't look too good for the Zip team. Oh, sorry, for the Clutch team. They're going to have to work hard to bring it back, and now they're going to have to work even harder. Just taking the flag, And I think this could be all over. The Clutch have got one upstairs and one downstairs in the northern area. And in the form of Money. It was actually getting neutralized by Money. Thatcher still has the flag on patio, and Troy Boy has moved in to neutralize Money. The last guy on the Clutch team is Sixer, and he is way back, way back. I'm hoping he's not in the flag room, and he is.